the same way. It's amazing that when I was in the gym, I used to, damn, this is just like, you know, trying to sell somebody. It's just like almost like approaching a woman and trying to get her to go on a date with you. So you'll see how many of these things relate right back to the dating world. So for all you guys that were like, man, I ain't know there's no goddamn sales training, I'm over here to get some bitches. Just understand that if you good at sales, but my way of thinking, guys, is whenever I saw somebody that could sell good in the gym, I always thought that, you know what, I guarantee you he's good with the ladies. That's how I always thought, because if you could sell, when you approach a woman, basically what you're doing is you're selling yourself. I hate when I get into these when I say shit like that, because I know I get all the fucking dumb jackass come on, man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You trying to sell, if it ain't no more than, see, when you sell yourself to a woman, all you really doing, it's not that you go out your way to sell yourself. It's not like you sitting there trying to sell myself. No. But you're selling yourself on your confidence. You're selling yourself on your charisma. You are selling yourself to her to get what you want. Bottom fucking line. She got something you want. Some of you guys go the beta male route and you try to sell her on, oh, look, I can do this for you. I can do that for you. Some of you guys sell yourself on the alpha male aspect that, you're good with ladies. And that could be just, accidental, you just being yourself. But at the end of the day, you're selling yourself. And the best way to sell yourself to a woman, guys, by the way, is to not sell yourself. Any of you guys know anything?
In some places, they tax flatulence, the kind that comes from cows. If you're 100 in New Mexico, you'll pay no state taxes now. In Hawaii, there's a credit for maintaining an exceptional tree.
Does having visitors on my real property give me anything?
Absolutely. A deduction on upkeep.
Conversations in an internet way to give expert advice with acknowledgement ahead. Tax experts, slang expertise across the land.
What does shopping at Galgo get you? Huge inventory of over 2 million electronic parts and products. Same-day shipping, field and in-house repair, internet and phone technical support, custom engineered builds, unprecedented customer service, and more than 40 years in the industry. You can get all of this and more at Galgo.com.
That when you're dealing with women and you try to sell yourself and you try to stunt and shit like this, women have to discover everything. When you go to try to sell yourself, I can do this, I can do that, that woman start looking at beta cook motherfucker trying to sell his value to me. And she just think you ain't good with women. But when you try to sell a woman that you don't need her with an abundance mindset, that's how you sell yourself to a woman, guys. But anyway, let's get to the video, guys. Guys, been asking me this. So this is the 10 best ways to improve in sales. And before I say that, guys, let me say this also. For any of you guys that are struggling financially, right? You got a bullshit 9-to-5 job. Sales is one of the best ways to increase your income tenfold. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. It's one of the best fucking ways. Because, guys, you can have a bullshit job now, and you can get into some kind of sales. Sales usually takes no education, no skills. And the reason why it's so easy to get a sales job is because it got such a high fucking turnover, guys. Sales has a very high turnover because if you don't sell, you don't eat. So what does that mean? That means a lot of people do this job for a short period of time and then they're out. So like you start a job like when I would be at the gym and they would hire trainers, I would give them a month or two and I knew they was gonna be gone. Why? Because people got fucking bills, and if they can't sell, they gonna be gone. So it's easy to get a fucking sales job. If any of you guys just get a NASM certification right now and go to pretty much any gym, I guarantee you they'll hire you. If they got spots, or they'll hit you up when they got spots, because it will be some fucking spots, because it's low risk on their part. Because hey, If you don't sell, no skin off my back, your ass just won't eat. So it's easy to get a sales job. Another point I want to bring up is that if you are in a sales job, if you don't have a specific sales job, this video still values you because please understand, guys, that if you're gonna have your own business, you're still in sales. How the fuck you think you're gonna get customers? You still have to sell. If you're gonna start your own electrical business, you still have to sell. Just because you ain't approaching people on a train and trying to sell them specifically, you still are trying to sell. When I started this channel, I had to sell you guys on why you should follow me over the other guys. So I had to sell you on my techniques. Alright guys? So I just want to bring that up too. Just because you think like, oh, I'm not in a sales job, this video has nothing to do with me. Bullshit. If you plan on having your business, then yes, you are going to be in sales. You have to sell. When I started my security company, even though you don't think of it as a sales job per se, I still had to go out and sell my services. Okay, guys? So I just wanted to point that out also. Number one, guys, the number one way to be good at sales, and you just have to do this, you have to have an abundance mindset. And this goes tenfold with women. Too many times I saw trainers in the gym fixated on one fucking client that promised them that they was going to buy some fucking sessions. Guys, you have to treat every customer as in, hey, if they come back fine, if they don't, I don't give a fuck. I never followed up with nobody. Now, I'm not saying you should never follow up. I'm just telling you I never did. Because my motto is, and this is the same thing that goes on in the dating world, guys. My motto is, if somebody really wants something, they'll reach back out. And the same thing goes with a woman. If you reach out to a woman to set a date and she don't set a date, in my mindset, if she really want to go on a date, she'll hit you up with that hate bullshit. Hey, y'all know what I say after that. Hey, my ass. That's how it goes. So that's always been my fucking mindset, guys, is if somebody, if once you put out there what you're trying to do, hey, this is what it is, I'm trying to get you to buy this training or whatever, and they're like, hey, can I think about it after you sold them and stuff? Hey, can I think about it? I need to talk it over with my wife. I tell you what, you go home and you talk it over with your ugly ass wife and you come back and let me know. I'm not finna follow up with you. This is my number, this is my email, and you hit me back up. I'm not finna follow up and check back with you every 2 days trying to see fuck that. There's too many people in the fucking world. And that's the same way it is with a woman, guys. You reach out, you try to set a date, she digging you around, I don't know if I'm gonna be available, I work this weekend, blah blah blah. Put the ball on her court, you done with it. Hit me up when you're ready to go out. Don't hit me up with no goddamn frivolous talk. Hit me up when you fucking free. Abundance mindset, guys. I never follow up with nobody. I don't follow up with women. If any of y'all guys see me on the Patreon with the phone calls, calling girls, any girls that didn't make a date, I didn't.
Hey, everything okay? I know the last time we talked, you said something about going back to school.
Are you kidding me? It's insane here right now. I really have enough time for myself, let alone enough time to go back to school.
Haven't you heard about Education Connection?
What?
EducationConnection.com. It's a site where you can find an online school for free. You just fill out a form and it only takes a few minutes. And you can find online degree programs where you never have to leave your home to earn your degree.
I should go to EducationConnection.com right now to check this out. So I'm gonna come to read.
Part of the crew in no time.
Today's video is once again sponsored by Root Car Insurance. They're a car insurance company doing it way better.
Yeah, they're awesome. Their big thing is their app. You download their app, and then it tracks your driving style over the next couple of weeks. It'll give you a profile, and based off of that, they'll be able to give you a better rate because they'll actually know whether or not you're a good driver.
So check them out.
If you're a bad driver,
Stay away.
stay away. But if you're a good driver, you think you're good enough to make the cut, check them out. Download their app. They're going to give you great insurance rates. It's insane.
Follow back up a week later. Oh, are you free now? Fuck that bullshit. I'm on to the next goddamn chick. You follow back up with me. Because see, guys, understand this. The more time you spend chasing somebody like that, that's less energy you putting in to meet other people. So in the amount of time it took you to follow up with them, you could approach somebody else. That's always been my mindset on it. Number two, sell yourself, sell your expertise. So with whatever you do, like when I started this YouTube channel, the thing what I was trying to do was I was selling y'all on all my failures. That was to let you guys know that I've been there, done that. And that's one of the greatest things the other day people miss out on. Is that they don't see you on your failures. They just these great alpha males that did everything right. They came out with a fucking alpha male t-shirt on, and they've been digging them down and tossing them to the side of the road since they were fucking 3 years old. What I came into the game was I sold you guys on my failures to let you know that I done done this, and they done done it. It ain't a question y'all guys is asking me that I ain't done. I done done all that fucking beta cook bullshit. Every last one of them. I took girls out on $200 dates for the first day like a goddamn fool and didn't get shit. Why the hell you think I say now? Keep it to $100 for 2 days, and then if you're down south or somewhere cheaper shit, keep it about 60. You know, I'm in New York most of the time, so $100 in New York for 2 days is good. But if you're somewhere in Alabama or something, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to keep that shit to like $60, $65 for 2 fucking days. Cause I'm from down there, I know. So that's the point of what I'm saying, guys, is you have to sell your expertise, sell your knowledge. How do you get knowledge? You can tell people what I used to tell guys was when I was in the gym training, oh, I did this, I did that, I fucked up here, I fucked up there. If I seen a guy with shoulder issues or he told me he had shoulder issues, I would tell him how I fucked up my shoulder and how I fixed it. So one of the best ways is to sell your expertise, is to tell people that you've been there, you've done that, you've made those mistakes, and this is what I learned from it. Alright guys, but just sell your knowledge, sell your expertise, sell what kind of, knowledge you have, or what kind of benefit you can bring. You basically just selling your fucking self, guys. Sell what you, this is it. You got 10 seconds. Go. Tell me what you got. Number 3, guys, charisma. Guys, you're going to have to, if you want to be good at sales, I'm going to tell y'all guys something. People buy from people who they like. As fucked up as it is, you would think that what people just buy. I know I was watching Shark Tank the other day, and Mark Cuban said, I like you guys. And he basically just jumped in the business because he liked the fucking guys. I'm not saying he do that all the fucking time, but he wanted to help them because he liked them. Just because the guys
Christian went into a car accident.
So people have to like.
He had a spine first, so it's gonna be out
support me and
for a
follow
couple
me.
of weeks,
You
about a
just
month.
like me.
About a
half the shit you
month
probably
and
don't
a
even
half.
agree with, but you just like me. And that's the thing when I say about charisma, guys. People have to like you to support you. Alright? I had customers, guys, that after about a year, what the fuck you need a trainer for? But they stayed on because they like me. After I done trained with you a year, you don't know what the fuck you need to do in a year. They knew what they needed to do, but they liked me. And so they stayed on, kept buying sessions because they liked me. That's it. And I had some customers that didn't fucking like me and they didn't stay on. And you can tell when they don't like you because they don't talk to you during the session. Why they didn't like me? I don't fucking know. Women, by the way, maybe because I ain't want to fuck them. And I would be the first one to tell you, I never had no dudes like that. It was always some young girls. And I think a lot of that was I didn't want to fuck them. I never tried to hit on my clients, guys, because even though they was attractive, I never tried to hit on them because they don't fuck up the money. That's how I always look. I never let the fucking time. But he wanted to help them because he liked them. Just because the guys had the charisma that he liked or whatever. So people have to like you. Most of you motherfuckers over here that's support me and follow me, you just like me. Half the shit you probably don't even agree with, but you just like me. And that's the thing when I say about charisma, guys. People have to like you to support you. Alright? I had customers, guys, that, after about a year, what the fuck you need to train for? Because they like me. After I done trained with you a year, you don't know what the fuck you need to do in a year. They knew what they needed to do, but they liked me. And so they stayed on, kept buying sessions because they liked me. That's it. And I had some customers that didn't fucking like me and they didn't stay on. And you can tell when they don't like you because they don't talk to you during the session. Why they didn't like me? I don't fucking know. Women, by the way, maybe because I ain't want to fuck them. And I would be the first one to tell you, I never had no dudes like that. It was always some young girls. And I think a lot of that was I didn't want to fuck them. I never tried to hit on my clients, guys, because even though they was attractive, I never tried to hit on them because it's gonna fuck up the money. That's how I always look. I never let that shit get in the way of my money. So that's why, if you guys wonder why I never fuck my clients.